I think ultimately I realized that I like doing things my way. And
Mhm.
so I think there is an entrepreneurial aspect to that. I also was definitely the kid who was constantly hustling. I had some sort of little business on the side since I was in like first grade. I mean, I would go to the store and buy up a bunch of candy and then have it on the playground and sell it for a profit. I learned how to scrapbook when I was in middle school and high school, and I would offer to like scrapbook people's pages for them. I constantly was looking for ways to make a dollar. And it took me a long time after having my first business to realize that there were all these little hints in my childhood basically saying, like, you're going to be an entrepreneur. Um, but I've always really enjoyed the way people think. And so for me, that was psychology. And I wasn't interested in being a psychologist. I was interested in being a research professor and studying more about social psychology and the way people think. And really, now that I do marketing and business, it's really not that different if you think about it. Like my job is to think about how the customer thinks and what content can I create for them that's going to evoke the emotion that we're looking to create, which for us is joy, nostalgia, right? So I feel like I'm still using my degree.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely marketing is psychology, customer psychology. Um, do you see other ideas in the market? Like, do you get, um, I mean, obviously you're focused on your business so much, but do you see new e-com ideas for e-commerce that you're like, that would make a good idea, but then you're not able to pursue it because you're so much focused on this business?
100%. I actually have a working Google Drive folder of business ideas. And usually what happens is I get stuck at EXO. There's a problem I'm trying to fix, and all I can do is think of another business idea. So I
Hmm.
end up sitting down and creating the entire idea. I write a business plan for it, I design the logo for it, I put the brand deck together and everything. And then once that's flushed out of my mind, I can solve the problem for XO Marshmallow instead. But I do have a running document of future business ideas. So if we ever sell XO, or if there's an opportunity, if somebody comes in and there's like an outside CEO and I'm not as actively involved in the business, I think there's always going to be something I'm pursuing.
What is your criteria? Like what I'm sure there must be a criteria that you look for in a like a potential successful business, right? What is, I mean, for this business, you said this has to be visually appealing, so it attracts people on social media and things like this. What are some of the other criteria that when you look at an idea or when something appeals to you, like the different points you're looking at, yes, this will make a good e-commerce business or a business in general.